Have you ever copied another artist's artwork? Or do you feel bad because you find it difficult to draw without copying other artists? Many new artists think about copying in one of two ways. Copying is a shameful act, something to be hidden. Copying is an unethical act, something to be avoided. But you guys, there is nothing wrong with copying as long as you follow some best practices. And in fact, there are many reasons you should copy. Almost every artist's journey begins with imitating other artists. Over time, the experience leads them to explore and discover their own style and voice. There are 4 basic intentions that lead people to copy other artists. Let's take a look. Copy to imitate plus learn. That is number 1. Imitation is not just the sincerest form of flattery, it is sincerest form of learning. It is extremely common for people new to drawing to copy other pieces of art. It is one of those things everyone does, but no one talks about it, so everyone thinks they are the only one. I did it myself for years and I'm willing to bet you did it too. I spent a huge portion of my childhood copying page after page of Pokemon. I was trying to copy every shape, every line and color as closely to the original as I could. I was literally copying them. Not tracing, which teaches you nothing, but copying, which teaches you a great deal. Second, copy to steal and combine. If you think a man draws the type of hands that you want to draw, steal him. Take those hands. But drawing isn't just mechanical movements across a page. There are other deeper things going on when we draw. Attempting to draw accurate copies of other artworks is great for teaching us the rules and principles of art. But at some point, to make your own original art, you have to choose which rules you want to follow and which you want to chuck out of the window. Number 3. Copy to honor and play. Those who do not want to imitate anything produce nothing. That is a quote from Salvador Dali. We artists often feel the pressure to sit down and draw something completely original every time. But making original art takes a certain mindset, inspiration, and energy level. And let's be honest, sometimes it's just not there. So if we are aiming to draw consistently, which you are, aren't you? We need a way to draw when we don't have any idea of what the heck to draw. One of my favorite methods of drawing when I'm low on creativity is to copy some of my influences. My intention here is to honor something I love and lift the pressure of drawing something new, basically to play on the page. It's a bit different than copying to learn, where I'm aiming for imitation and a direct copy. It's a bit different than copying to steal and combine, where I'm aiming to take bits and pieces from multiple different sources, combining them into something new. Copying to play is more lighthearted. There is only one source of influence, but my artistic style is injected in the drawing as well. This is similar to the popular hashtag "Draw This in Your Style" on Instagram. Artists offer a piece of art for other artists to copy in their own way, changing the line work, the colors, and the overall style, while crediting the original artist and the artwork. In this method, the artists are not copying the piece closely enough to be learning, and they are not deviating enough from it or stealing enough from other sources for it to be combining. It's right in between. It's playing. It's a fun way to draw when you just want to draw. Number 3. Copy to plagiarize. Copying opens your eyes to new possibilities and new techniques. But trying to fob it off as your own is quite another matter. Let me be crystal clear here. Plagiarism is wrong. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, to plagiarize is to steal and pass off the ideas or words of another as your own. To use another's production without crediting the source. So you may be thinking, you are saying copying, stealing and playing are good, but plagiarizing is bad. What's the difference? How do we know where the line is? It always comes back to intention. We've talked about copying with the intention to learn, to create something new and to honor and play. But sometimes a person copies with the intention of taking advantage of another artist, or the intention of skipping the hard work of creating their own original art and passing someone else's art as their own, or the intention to profit off someone else's art. There are so many horror stories out there of artists getting their work plagiarized. Sometimes it's a random person on the internet passing off someone else's work as their own. Sometimes it's a huge corporation selling blatant copies of an artist's work without crediting or paying them. Either way, plagiarism is unethical and no good comes out of it. It's hurtful to the plagiarized artist, directly affecting their careers and income. And it is unhelpful to the plagiarizing person because they are just shortchanging themselves of true creativity and not creating art authentic to themselves. Influences are meant to create inspiration, not dishonest imitations. I believe copying is an essential part of having to learn to draw, but you have to be honest to yourself and others about what you are doing. If you are copying a piece of art and sharing it online, you need to credit the original influence. If you are confused or unsure about your intention, here's an easy gut check when you're considering sharing your work. Do you feel the need to hide who or what influenced your drawing? If you're not willing to share your sources, then you're probably not drawing with an intention of learning, creating something new or playing. This may be a piece of work, you should keep it to yourself. Private artworks can be a source of learning too, and we don't have to share everything we make. Copying only becomes plagiarizing if you attempt to pass it off someone else's work as your own. All you need to know is copying is a part of almost every artist's evolution. Copying another artist's work can be a wonderful way to learn, get inspired, get ideas, honor an influence you love, and create something new. All art is a mashup of ideas, and we can all influence and inspire each other, so long as we are creating and sharing from a place of honesty and transparency. So learn away, play away, steal away, copy, and don't forget to credit your influences. So if you enjoyed this video so far, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and do all the things, comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.